The dash for glory.
For real. I need to be a little faster next time.
Day one, thoughts on what it was like getting back out?
It's fun. Yeah, I think it's fun for everybody. Day one's always a lot of excitement, a lot of question, kind of filling things out from a lot of the new guys. So it's fun to see the wheels start to turn a little bit, and everybody starts to figure it out as the practice goes on. So it was a good time.
How do you anticipate this spring being different than last spring?
I think there'll be a lot of emphasis on our team drills, and especially staying healthy during it. So playing fast to the whistle, keeping everybody healthy, but just really showing a lot of energy every play from an offense and defensive standpoint. So I think team will be huge for us.
What do you want to improve on most yourself?
Yeah, just my accuracy passing the ball, being a little quicker with my timing, and just filling the game out a lot better, slowing it down.
Your unit's a little bit different without Baylor.
Yeah.
What are you seeing from the guys? What did you see today as you watched your unit work?
Yeah, everyone has a shot to play in the QB room at spring ball, which is great. Everyone looks good, making the right reads, making things simple. That's just product of A-Rod and his time with us, and how simple he makes it for everybody. So they all look good. We'll be in good hands.
In terms of staying healthy, what is the schedule of doing 3 practices a week and 1 more extra week as spring practice do, rather than what you did last year?
Yeah, I think it's just that you'd say expand it out a week and a half to get the 15 practices in, but you have a couple more days off during the week. So we'll still be in here lifting the days off, getting film session, and then also doing some recovery work. So just getting 3 practices, just give us some extra chance to heal up and make sure those practices are good, and we're not going too much on our bodies.
Are you feeling health-wise yourself?
Good, really good.
Back to 100%.
Back to 100%. Yeah.
How's the offense plan on replacing Tyler Algier?
I don't know if there's a plan to replace a guy like that, but next man up. All of our guys they look good today. All the backs, who it'll be, you never know, because that's how good of a running back room we have. But just every day, day by day through spring ball is how you replace them. Continue to get better and find who the next man up is.
Is the offense looking for a feature back, or would it be more running back by committee this year?
Whoever steps up. Last year Tyler stepped up and kind of took over, and that's the way it went. Years past, it's been running back, by committee. So, you never know how that'll play out.
What do you think of Christopher Brooks? This is his first day that you got to see him, start to run something similar to a route and that kind of thing?
Big as he is, man, he looked light on his feet today. And same with all the running backs. They look fast and explosive. They look light. And so I think, just the product of all his hard work, and I'm excited to see what he does for us.
You and Pena have been around for a long time. You're a 5th-year junior. I think you're a 6th-year senior.
Yeah.
Is that how weird is that to think that I still have eligibility?
Yeah, we were joking around about that right before Skelly, I think it was, for our first rep. It's cool though, man. You don't get that a lot of places. You don't get that opportunity. Not a lot of college kids have. So it's fun to be here for so long, get to know guys so well, and dudes like Pena you've been here with the whole time. It's fun to see how things have become what they are now.
Obviously, Samson and Neil moved on, but you've got Puka and Gunner coming back. You like having at least some of the continuity back?
Oh, absolutely. It's always nice when you don't have to worry about finding chemistry with an entire new receiver group. So we just get to build off what we did last year, and I think after today it started coming along really well.
Jaren, you've had 2 straight years of success as a program. The expectations just rise after that type of success.
Sure,
you
yeah.
embrace those.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's we always have. We've always embraced it, regardless of what the media or outside people think. We know who we are, we know what we can do, and who we can be when we're at our best. So that's the goal, is to be our best every day.
Jaren, did you get a chance to go back and watch film postseason, and in that evaluation, what did you see? What did you like? What did you want to improve on?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time watching last year to know what I could build off of. I think just my accuracy down the field, giving guys chances to run with the ball would be a big step in our offense. And of course, that comes down to timing and a lot of other things as well. And then obviously just finding ways to stay ahead of the defense, keep myself out of any situations I don't need to be in to keep the longevity of my body. And so those are 2 things I'm really focusing on right now, is just mentally build myself and just becoming a top-tier dude.
What has Aaron communicated to you about maybe having a bit more autonomy within the offense?
Yeah.
You got some years under your belt. You understand the offense. You're going through install right now. Will you have a little bit more autonomy to do something?
Yeah, I think, and that's the beauty of this offense. It's so simple that we can get out there and kind of make plays as we are as quarterbacks, and what we are good at individually. And so A-Rod, everything's so simple that I really don't need to go out of my shell and do extra stuff, because everything's right there, right in front of you. Every ingredient you need to produce something well on the field. So, but yeah, being here so long and knowing the offense, knowing A-Rod for as long as I have, he's very open and willing to let the quarterbacks share what they see and what we might want to add or take out.
could you speak to your offensive line? It seems like you're pretty deep, pretty big, pretty talented. I mean, it's
big
been
as a
good
smile
for
on my
while.
face right now, man. Those guys are beasts. We're deep as we ever have been, maybe ever in BYU history. You know, as rich a culture of O-line as it's been here, this program will be really good this year, and we'll run deep. So I'm excited to see how those guys play out, how that competition airs out with all of them. But I love those guys. Great for everything they do.
Jaren, what are your impressions of Christopher Brooks?
He looks good, man. He's light on his feet today. He's a hard worker. I mean, every day he tells me everything he needs to do better. So he's committed to being his best self. So I'm excited for him, and I hope everything works out for him this year with us.
You guys brought in Houston Hamuli. I'm curious how you think you're going to incorporate the fullback position.
That's another thing, man. We're so deep in so many positions. That's the coach's responsibility, not mine. So I don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to put everybody on the field at once, but I'm sure they'll find a good way. Man, Houston and Mason, Isaac, Dallin. I mean, I could keep going on and on. Our tight ends are so deep, and it's the same every position.
When the baby cries, who gets up with it?
I open my eyes, I go back to sleep, and my wife takes the load. Yes, she does. I'm not even gonna lie. She's a superhero. I love that woman. Yeah, my wife, she's awesome.
Jaren, could you speak to the quarterbacks that are behind you that are going to be competing for playing time?
Yeah.
Great talents, Jacob, Cade, Soljay. I don't know if Soljay's out here.
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone who's followed their careers from high school till now, they've all done special things. From high school guys that haven't played here yet, they look good in camp. Jake looked good last year in his opportunities, and he'll continue to get better. And that's just a product, again, of A-Rod. He keeps everybody, in the mindset of next man up. And we've seen that last couple seasons for us at BYU. So, and any quarterback that come here, they got to realize that your time could come at any snap, any game. So they look really good. I'm excited for those guys in their futures.
Word on the street is you're a rugby fan nowadays.
Go Warriors, man. Absolutely. I'm learning. It's a good opportunity. Yeah, definitely.
What's the readiness level of the offense compared to this time last year?
Whole leaps and bounds, returning most of your guys as opposed to a lot of guys last year, skill positions not playing a ton, the quarterback position the same deal. So now you return a big majority of your starters and a lot of your playmakers. I think it showed today in practice where we were at.
Jaren, how has NIL impacted you specifically? A lot of people say it takes away from the game. We just chatted with Tyler. He said it's actually given him more time.
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. It impacts me. My wife don't have to work anymore. So that's the number one thing. Make a little bit of money here and there, support your family. For me, I got a baby girl, so it's a lot of stress off the shoulders, and it allows me just to go out and play football, love it, do everything extra I need to do. So I'm just grateful for all the people who take shots on the college athletes, help us out in that regard, and it's a great thing. I'm really, really happy and grateful for it.
All right, thanks, Jaren.
Thanks, guys.